to another edition of Behind the Scenes at CSI. We are here right now in the Williamson Theater. I'm your host, Nick Durst, and we are behind the scenes at new student orientation. It's a 2-day process to get everything set up. We're going to talk with two people. First, Sean Walsh, and then John Kim. So stick around for an all-access behind-the-scenes tour of new student orientation. Joining me now at this time, our special guest, Sean Walsh. Sean, welcome to the program. Tell everybody what your job here is at the college, and number two, what is this big event that we're putting on here over the next 2 days?
Well, Nick, thanks for having me. So my name is Sean Walsh. I'm officially the Assistant Director for Orientation in the Office of Recruitment and Admissions, but I do a myriad of different things. So New Student Orientation is one. I'm definitely heavily involved in recruitment for the college, special events. I wear a bunch of different hats. What we're setting up for today is New Student Orientation. So I'm in charge of hosting New Student Orientation for all of our incoming freshmen and transfer students. So that's what we're getting set up. We hosting 5 over the summer. So we're getting ready for NSO number 3 tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. It takes a lot, to set up for these events.
A lot of students for the summer orientations, right? In total, like over 1,000?
Over 1,000. We bring in about 300 or 400 for each session as we go through the summer. So they're big events. They're a lot to plan. So it's a lot involved.
So for this session, 325 students, the biggest one yet from what I've seen.
The biggest one yet, exactly.
So a lot of work to be done as your team's back there setting everything up, getting everything set. So a lot of the orientation is going to take place in here, right, in the Williamson Theater. So
yes.
What is going to be happening specifically in this room here?
So we have a number of different sessions we'll be offering. We'll start with a really wonderful welcome from Dr. Lynch, from President Lynch, and then we'll go into some sessions: civility and diversity, student life, how to ace your first semester here, sessions on how to get a dolphin card, how to pay for your education, and then we'll end the day with a really fun game show, which is sort of testing their. All
right, that's the big thing, the main event. At your service.
At your service.
So you're the host of that.
Indeed.
You are an alumni here.
I am.
So how much has New Student Orientation changed from when you attended it to now where you're running the show?
Well, I feel bad to say that I don't remember even having a New Student Orientation.
Okay.
I started at the college back in the very early 1990s, so I don't remember any kind of an orientation. So it's definitely changed. But orientation has definitely changed from when I came over and started working in orientation back in 2016. So we've definitely tried to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive, and at your service is one of the things that I think is responsible for that.
Gets everybody going. Over there we have John. He's cutting the buzzers tested. I'll speak to John a little later on. But
Great.
Talk to everybody about the At Your Service game show. How does that work? How do you go about selecting the students who have to play in the game?
So we generally break the students into 3 different groups. So we try to find a representative from each group to represent that group. In the morning, the students meet with their mentors. Mentors are current students who are there to assist the students during orientation. So they'll pick a student who's going to represent the group for the day, and then we'll bring them up on stage, and they'll be the rep for the group, and hopefully try to win fame for that group for the day.
So this is called Behind the Scenes. So peeling back the curtains aren't here. What goes into putting this game show together? What the nooks and crannies here? How do you display the stuff on the screen? Is it all computer generated? What's the process like?
It's really a simple PowerPoint. So we have a PowerPoint which is to emulate Jeopardy. So I have a number of different students who will assist me. So I have a student who's backstage who's running the PowerPoint. I have a student who's running the scoreboard. Everything we try to keep everyone backstage. We keep the illusion that this is a real serious game show that's going on. I am your host. I'm there in the center, and then we bring the students up on stage where they sit behind the little stations.
All right. So at this time, I'm going to pan the camera to this door over here. Sean, this is where you usually make your grand entrance. You let everybody know that you're back.
I'm back. I'm back. Here I am.
So earlier on this year in January, we took a video of you coming in for your grand entrance for the game show, and you went viral, over 50,000 views. How'd you feel about that? What did the family think? What did your staff think about that?
So my family is used to me being a little crazy. Right? I always say I have a ton of energy, more energy than my wife and my kids really need or want. But they know who I am. They know what I do. They know I love to have a lot of fun. My wife used to work at the college, so she's been to many of my orientations. She knows exactly what I do, and so they're pretty much used to my shenanigans.
So after the game show, the big activities fair out
Yes,
the hallway.
yes.
And I know a lot of people, a lot of new students, they want to get their CSI merchandise and stuff like I'm wearing now from the Dolphin Card Services. They'll be one of the vendors here at the tables, right?
Yes, they definitely will be here tomorrow. Indeed.
All right, so why don't we take a walk outside now and we'll see what exactly the setup is going to look like.
Sounds great. Let's go.
All right, so we're here in the lobby, right, Sean? So right now, everything's still getting set up, 2-day process to get this all set up. But from door to door is tables here. What are some of the people that are going to be here at the tables for the new students to speak to?
Yeah, I mean, new student orientation is a huge event. So it takes not only my office, but it takes buildings and grounds, dining services, so many different offices to bring this event together. So obviously, you see all the tables are delivered. This will be covered with beautiful CSI branded tablecloths tomorrow. So who's going to be here tomorrow? We'll have Health and Wellness will be here tomorrow. Student Life, the Center for Advising and Academic Success.
Intramurals.
Intramural,
Dolphin
Dolphins, CSI
Card
Athletics and Dolphins. A Dolphin Card. To name just a few that'll be here. It'll be full atrium. We'll be serving snacks down at the other end. We really want to try to showcase everything the college has to offer. Everything that will help the students not only succeed here, but thrive here at the college. There are so many wonderful people that work here, so many great departments that help students succeed, and that's what we really want to showcase and have them walk around and explore all the different offices at the college.
So when the incoming freshmen or the new students arrive tomorrow, what will they do? What's the process when they first walk in the door?
So they will come in, they will go to one of 3 different sites. We have Springer Concert Hall for Group 1, Lecture Hall for Group 2, Recital Hall for Group 3. They'll head right into those sessions. They'll meet with their mentor. The mentors will go over the day. They'll go over the schedule for the day. They'll give them a great name tag. And then after check-in is concluded, we'll bring everybody into the Williamson, and that's when the official program will begin.
Okay, for any students that are watching this in the future or anybody's students now that have not signed up to come to a new student orientation, what's the process like to that?
So we generally send invitations to students after they've completed VCART or after they've registered for classes. But I mean, they should feel free to reach out to me if they still have not received an invite to new student orientation. We can send them the link to register. We have 2 additional orientations after tomorrow, August 21st and August 27th, the day before classes begin. So there's still opportunities for students to attend orientation if they haven't signed up for one yet.
So the rumor has it, Sean, that usually when there's an orientation the night before, you sleep backstage.
I do. I have a little cot back there I set up. And
What's the morning look like for you of a new student orientation?
All kidding aside, I'm generally here around 6:30 in the morning. We come over. My staff will usually greet me here about 7:30. We'll start, tablecloths on all the tables, signs on all the tables, getting all the sign-in sheets ready. Getting the prizes ready for the game show. It's a full day. So by the time students start arriving between 8 and 8:30, we're here ready to go and ready to greet them and ready to have a successful day.
All right. So what was the first year that you were hosting the orientation?
I started hosting at your service and new student orientation in 2017.
Okay, so pretty much anybody who's graduated here the last few years, they must know you. That you're the first face they see.
I am their first impression as a student. Yes, for good or bad, right?
All right, so get to know this guy.
That's me,
Sean Walsh. He's awesome. Sean, thank you so much for your time. Go get some rest. Go set up your tent backstage, and we'll check in back here tomorrow when this place is packed.
Great. Can't wait to see everybody tomorrow.
I'm joined now by John Kim. John, orientation, it's your thing. What's your specific role when it comes to new student orientation?
All right, so as you said, my name is John Kim. I'm the new student program coordinator here at CSI. And my role, honestly speaking, I just kind of do whatever Sean tells me to do. But I do oversee a lot of the kind of just setup of orientation.
Right, and we look here, we got all the tables set up. We saw you working yesterday. I was talking to Sean, 2-day process. All the tables are here now. So this took a lot to set up. It's not just a one-day event, right?
Yeah, so right now we're still waiting for some of the offices to come in. It is still a little bit early on, but one cool, fun activity that we have started to do is something called our NSO Go. So it's kind of like a bingo sheet. So for students, once they finish Sean's service fair game show, they come out, they get to see all these offices, and just to kind of make it more encouraging for
Right.
them to visit all different offices. They could go around, claim this bingo before they could check out. So it's just a fun little activity that we started doing here for our service fair.
Right, and then after the service fair, then you have the tours, right?
Yes, so the
Optional
tour is always
tours.
optional. We do definitely highly encourage taking our campus tour because it is one of the largest campuses for any New York City school, 204 acres. So definitely encouraging to go on a tour. You definitely don't want to be lost. I remember being lost here on my first day here, and it was raining too. So definitely don't want to be lost in the pouring rain on your first day of school. So definitely encourage you guys to take a campus tour.
So coming up now, we have the big game show right at your service. So we're gonna make our way backstage as we take the path now to get down there. And what is your role during this show? We know Sean is the face of this. He's the star. He's going to be on camera. What are you up to?
So yeah, Sean's the game show master. I take control mostly over the music. Actually, most of our student mentors, they have a much bigger role in controlling all of like the game score points, making sure they present the right questions and everything, all the buzzer sounds, all that. So it's a really big team effort. Even though Sean is definitely the face of it, we definitely can't do it without all of us here working together.
Sure. So we're gonna go backstage now. There is stuff going on, obviously a full jam-packed day, but we'll peer in with the camera, we'll be quiet, and you can just kind of point us through as we go through the stage door here.
Come on
and
in,
see what we're looking at. So a rare look behind the stage. Pretty soon we'll have a behind the scenes here in 1P as well. What you see here, backstage, at the audience out there getting ready. Game show's coming up here, and this is going to be huge. 325 students today, right, John?
Yeah, so it's a really big crowd, really packed.
Got a little peek at them now. All right, that's a wrap for new student orientation, this session at least. A couple more coming up.
We got
right,
two
John?
more in towards the end of August. So definitely don't want to miss out on that for any students who haven't attended yet. So.
All right, so that's it. New student orientation, an all-day affair. It takes 2 days to get everything set up and then actually execute it. John, thank you for your time. John Kim, of course, we had Sean Walsh earlier, who he's the man in charge here. He runs the show.
And big shout out to our student mentors as well. We can't do anything without them. So.
Yeah, big team here, right? So over 10 people work in this event every week. So this has been phenomenal. John, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Sean Walsh, thanks, of course, for your time as well. And that's going to do it here for the edition of Behind the Scenes at CSI. I'm your host, Nick Durst. Thank you for watching.